Well, hello everybody. Hey, gonna play some Madden. Gonna play some more Madden, but first, I got a package, and it's Guff Fuel. Guff Fuel. That's G Fuel, dude. Oh, they sent me a sticker. Is this a sticker? Yeah, it is. Free guy, only in theaters. That's going on my car. I think it's really weird when people put stickers on their car. Okay, that's everything I got. That's everything I got. Oh yeah, let's see what flavors. Sorry, I know my mic sucks. Yuck. Okay, I got 3 flavors. Tropical Rain. Blue Ice. And Raging Gammy Fish. Gammy. Is it how Australians say gammy? Which one first? I don't know. I think I'm gonna do Blue Ice. I'm a real big fan of blueberry and all that shit. I just took my dog to potty and one of my neighbors was strapped. So yeah, September 1st in the state of Texas, you can carry a firearm anywhere. Well, not anywhere, but like, can you carry it anywhere? I'm sure some businesses you can't, but like, you don't have to have a license anymore. Carry a gun. Used to, you had to pay, 180 bucks. Because I was looking at doing it. It's like, 2 days, or some of them are 1 day. But you just go take a course. There's like a written part where you're in a classroom, and then you go out to the actual range. Most of them are at the range, so it's a short walk. I think the 2 day ones, it's probably like not at the range or something. I don't know. I have no idea why you would split it into 2 days. But yeah, after that, you can carry a gun. You have a little license, Let me wash this sucker off. Washing stuff on stream. Washing my dishes on stream. Okay. I got to get some water. Some filtrated water. As the man would say. Filtrated to the core. I hope that everybody's week is getting off to a good start. Mine is not, but fuck it, Fuck it. Okay. But yeah, that's crazy, man. Everyone just carries guns around. It's been 7 whole days since everyone been carrying guns around, and no one's really gotten out of line yet. So a lot of people were like, "Oh, there's gonna be death and chaos everywhere," and it's like, maybe, but I hope not. Fucking Texas, man. You wanna know what? Story time. So, A lot of actual streamers live down in Austin. Lots of them, dude. I didn't realize like how many, and some of them even live together. And the last time I went down to Austin, it was not very fun at all. Actually, let's play the music. And so I'll tell you the story, okay? This was a couple years back. The girl that I just started seeing, we had a 3-day weekend, and I was like, you know, wouldn't it be fun to spontaneously just go down to Austin, you know? Just, you know, on a whim. On a whim, let's do that. Because my parents, they used to do that all the time. My parents played the Texas lottery. And if my dad ever won, like, a big, you know, amount, he'd be like, we're going to San Antonio or Houston. So we would do that. Okay. Blue ice. This is like a really popular flavor. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Kind of wish it was a little bit sweeter, but that's okay. But anyways, so I'm like, let's spontaneously go down there, you know? Just have a good 3-day weekend, you know? So I should have known because first of all, stop by Walmart to get some supplies, you know, lose $40 out of my pocket somehow in the fucking parking lot. But we're like, we're not gonna let that stop us. Let's go to Austin. And Austin, you know, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool dang city. I mean, it's a little weird, but that's their whole thing, you know, is keep Austin weird. Oh, I know. Keep Austin weird. So we actually like went down one of the main streets and I'm driving along and you know the speed limit's like 45, so I'm going about 45 and I'm going and then the lane on my left is like a turn only lane and they're waiting for the light. So I'm coming up on the light and the light's just full-fledged green. So I'm not slowing down. And the first car in that turning lane, the passenger door kicks open. I don't mean like it kind of opened. I mean like someone was like, yeah! And it kicks open. And this very, what would you call it? A woman who was very... How would you say she was dressed? She wasn't very dressed at all. Let's put it that way. She gets out and is standing in the lane that I'm going down, and she's like yelling at whoever the driver is. And right behind the car, right behind him in the turning lane, is a cop car. he gets on his speaker and he goes, "You have got to be kidding me." Oh my gosh. Fucking hilarious. That was like just as we got to Austin. It was like one of the first things we saw. But so we're like, alright, let's get a hotel room. And unbeknownst to me, there's like fucking WrestleMania going on or some shit. And then there's also like a wine show, a big wine exhibit. And then there's like some kind of art show. So like all these hotels we go to and we're calling, they're all fully booked. There's no vacancy anywhere. We're going down this highway and there's a lot of hotels and motels. We're just going into each one like, hey, you know, and they're like, nope. So we go to Motel 6. No vacancy. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna sit here for a second. I'm gonna get on my phone. I'm gonna look, and boom, I found I found like a little motel. It was like 45 minutes away. It was just outside of Austin, and I paid for it. And I hit like complete transaction or whatever. And I saw that my email had gotten like the confirmation. And just as that happened, cop lights. And this cop comes up to my car and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I told him, I'm like, "Oh, we're looking for a hotel, can't find a place." And he's like, he can smell it, right? Because I'm stoned as hell. He's like, "How much marijuana you got?" I'm like, not a whole lot." Because I'm not gonna lie, like you can smell it. So I got charged with a small amount of marijuana, and then they searched my shit, of course, and I had a firearm on me, a handgun, because I live in Texas. We all have handguns here. It's inside my vehicle. But anyways, so they confiscated that. They confiscated my weed, of course. The cop was like kind of nice. I mean, like from what my lawyers and other lawyers that I've talked to told me, like he really shouldn't have even taken me to jail. But he did. And he like let me keep my grinder and like a few other paraphernalia items. Like, okay. Um, but yeah, that was the first time I ever went to jail. It was just a few years ago for a little bit of weed. And we got there probably like 2 in the morning because it was late. Um, and he like whenever I was waiting to go to a cell, you're in this big like just this big room. Like sometimes they put you in a holding cell, but in Austin they had like this. It was just like a lounge area kind of with a TV, and then you're just kind of waiting to be processed and put in your cell. And the cop like comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, I tell you what, I'll talk to the judge for you. You'll be out of here in like 3 hours." I was there until 6 p.m. the next day. But it was funny because when I went to see the judge, you know, you're in a room with all these other people who went to jail also, and they're reading out like everyone's like their bail. And some guy, he did some crazy shit. He violated his parole and everything. He had like 26,000 for bail, right? And some people had a couple thousand, 5,000, 10,000, 1,000, or 1,500, and like I don't think anyone had less than 1,500. And then they get to me and they're like $500 bail, and everyone was like, "What?" And it's just like it's just some. I had a plant, okay. But yeah, the reason they took my firearm was because in the state of Texas, when you commit a crime such as having a plant on you, that any crime at all, and you have a firearm, that is what's known as unlawful carry of a firearm. So some asshole out there, some cop probably in Austin, is walking around with my brand new Glock 19. That really sucked. I just got that too. But yeah, so as like the last time I saw the cop, it was whenever I did the bail hearing, you know, or whatever. He was like leaned over and whispered to me like, "I hope you come back to Austin," because he knew I was visiting. I made a bunch of jokes when I got arrested, right? He put me in the back of his squad car, and I'm like, "Well, if you ever want to like see Austin, like just wait around, just get in one spot and wait, and they'll come to you." And then they like got me out of the back of his cruiser, and I don't know if you ever been in the back of one of those, but it is tiny. And I was like, I have to have it. I have to hand it to you guys. Like, I've never been folded like an accordion before. And they just like thought I was kind of hilarious. It's kind of something I do when I'm really nervous. I just make a bunch of jokes, you know. And I'll never forget that. He was like, I hope you come back to Austin. I'm like, oh yeah, love it here. First time ever being arrested, dude. Like, yeah, this is great. And yeah, I had to go back to Austin 2 other times after that for my court case, which like I live in the DFW, the Dallas Fort Worth area, so I have to like drive was it, like 5-6 hours down there to go to court. And of course, like I tried to make a day of it, and like I got to go down there for court, so after court I'll go eat somewhere, cool, or go see some exhibit or something. So yeah, much fun, dude. And you know what sucks is a year. I got that all squared away, right? Got it all. I took my drug awareness class or whatever. What really sucks is that they after that, like 8 months after I got in trouble, they lessened the crime for carrying marijuana. they made it just like a ticketable offense and like a small fine, couple $100 or something, I think. If I just could have waited. Oh, fuck me. I tried to be cautious too. It's not like I was just blowing the smoke. Like I had a smoke buddy. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of like it has like a filter, like filters it out. And I had a bunch of Glade or Febreze with me, to try and mask the smell. But he smelt it, man. So whatever. But oh yeah, a year afterwards, I was just driving around. If you want me to be honest, I was going to buy more weed. I like it. But I got pulled over again. This time in my hometown, thankfully. And here, hometown, not my hometown. Um, and they're like, "Oh, you have a warrant from Travis County, which is down in Austin." And I'm like, "No, I got that squared away." And they're like, "Nope, it's right here." Dude, don't ever get a public defender, okay? Try and get a real lawyer if you can, because this public defender fucking sucked. Because a year after I got that shit squared away, they put me in cuffs and I spend another 24 hours in jail. And so I messaged my public defender. I'm like, "Hey man, I just spent a day in jail for my case here that we squared away." And he literally messaged me back and said, "Oh, sorry, the paperwork got lost on my desk. I put it through though. You're all good now." Are you fucking? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? I should have said, "Are you serious, Michael?" That's his first name. So yeah, never going to Austin again. Fuck that place. Sorry, anyone who lives in Austin. Oh man, yeah, that fun time in my life. Fun time. Yeah, their jail sucks down there too. The one here was way nicer. I don't know, man. That really sucked. But it's okay. It's all behind me now. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? uh, Where the F were we?
Out the game, I'm out the pocket, but I rock with the game. We attacking, better stand back and watch a run. Shotgun come with the option. Send big blitz, nobody blocking. Big win, that's a.
Okay, just gotta make sure my audio's working. Turn that down. I really want to start a new franchise. I don't know who though. Maybe I think the two teams that I'm kind of stuck on are the Packers or the Texans. I picked the Cowboys because I mean that is that is one of my favorite teams. I was a very young lad during the like golden years, you know, of Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Deion Sanders, Leon Lett. Was Jay Novacek? I think Jay Novacek played a little bit, and then it was Daniel Johnson. Right? Is that his name? Or am I thinking of the Austin musician? So yeah, really, I do like the Cowboys, and I am a believer in you cannot, you know, bash your own team when they're just not playing good. Like, you got to be there through the thick and the thin, man. You can't just abandon your team. It's not who I am. But also growing up, I was a big fan of the Green Bay Packers. So I love the Packers too. That was during some of their golden years, like with Favre and Shannon Sharp, Reggie White, you know. And I played Pee Wee football. I just laughed because you know I was a lineman. And our team was the Green Bay Packers, so another one of my favorite teams. And I really do like the Jags too, because I remember whenever they came on board, and it was, you know, it was real exciting and just a new team, and their logos are pretty badass. The Panthers too. I really thought the Panthers, you know, their shit looked pretty cool. Colors. So let's see. Yeah, we're 8-3. I'm getting confused sometimes because it's like some of the games we're winning by a pretty good margin. We only won by 20 points last week, but there was one game where we scored like 71 points, and it's like, holy Jesus. Yeah, 73-17. That's a lot. So that seems like 45-6, 49-21. But you know what it is, dude? Is our team is just playing really good. And I was kind of worried, like, you know, of our team being too good. But I mean, hey, we're just playing good. We still lose sometimes, you know, from time to time. Mostly in the beginning of the season. Our team's just really good. We got a lot of really good rookies. We actually had a really good draft. And then we're about to lose a bunch of good players, and then we only have like one draft pick for this upcoming draft. So, you know, maybe next year won't be so easy. I don't know. I do want it to be a challenge, and I'm on all pro, right? Hold on, let me just go to it and see. I'm like one below, yeah, all pro simulation. And I'm not playing on all Madden. Fuck that, dude. The game is not made to be played on all Madden. The attributes, what is it? I read somewhere like the attributes aren't. They don't translate well to all Madden, and it's just not fun, dude. Like the computer just cheats, and it's like, see, it's harder, all Madden. Hold on, here's my goals. Recover 3 fumbles. If we're playing Prescott, maybe. Allow 4 yards per carry. Or don't allow, right? Is that... Wait, what? Lead by 9+ at halftime. Okay, maybe. Blowout, win by 17+ points. We shall see. We're playing the Giants, and they don't look too good. So we shall see. Who's their quarterback? Is it Jones? Mac Jones or Mark Jones or something like that. It's pretty good. Blue ice. I think the description was pretty spot on. It says that it's like one of those blue slushies. Yeah, it was pretty close. There he is, Daniel Jones. Tristan Hill, who we had to let go of. Or actually, I think we traded him there.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Just stares at
sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas.
I'm Prescott. My name's Prescott.
AT&T Stadium. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The former number 6 overall pick in 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
I feel like the Giants, no matter how they're doing in their season, they've always kind of played the Cowboys pretty hard.
And hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Get him, Davis. Yeah.
These are
really on the first play?
Week's contest. 11 carries, 59 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No
what are you eating?
Change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football.
What are you eating? Hey, cut that out. Don't eat that. What is that?
Breaking down the defense so that some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
Sorry. The dog is like a little baby. She just puts anything she thinks
coming
food,
up on
is
a
food in her
2nd
mouth.
and 6. A handoff to Barkley on the option.
Oh, and then you dove the wrong way.
At about the 35. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him
3rd
with about
and
a foot or
inches.
so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Come on, D.
They'll try to run forward.
Oh, he got it.
He will have have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one
No.
and the other.
Oh, that's
Got it. He's got it.
Intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. So here come the Cowboys onto the field with excellent position to get things
Prescott's
started.
invisible.
As we get a peek at their dynamic.
We can use that to our advantage.
Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
All right, guys. To what's his face?
Here's the first carry
what
for
are you?
Ezekiel Elliott.
What?
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Ran at a weird
The
angle.
numbers for Zeke from last week. 17
Got
carries,
locked in animation.
58 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on him. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he
rookie.
takes it inside the
Wider
40.
Meyer.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. Now, these two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington. Flush to his right. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years at not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
3 yards remain for second down. On play action, Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Almost
Amari
picked
Cooper,
up.
his intended receiver, and it's third and short.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Oh my gosh.
And he will not be able to hang on
That's
to
dangerous.
the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage
So they hold us
strong,
to a
and now
field
it's
goal.
fourth down.
Okay.
And Zerline's kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead.
We'll take it.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, They have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd
our
down.
defense
That's something they have to be wary
is the
of
reason we've
as
been
this
winning.
game continues.
The interceptions in that game that we won 73. Did we got 73 points? We had six. We had like 5 interceptions, and all of them, almost all of them except one, was taken
From the
back
shotgun, they run with Smith
for a touchdown.
Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Floyd's like a
Looks like a
safety.
second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a...
Wait a second, what? What is Floyd? Hold on. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. Right side linebacker? Why was he on the line?
Lost last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Oh! I was hoping I could fit through there.
Work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Forced out to his left. Well, he was hit as he threw it.
How do you even throw it?
Winds up incomplete. So, CD, you talk about this football team. Some of the whispers and reports, the social
Why
media
is
posts,
Neil
they hint at a locker room that's splintered?
Okay, this is one thing that's messed up about my... Why is Neil... What is he? Left end? No? There he is, a right tackle who is 360 pounds. Why is he running towards the end zone?
Badly splintered.
He's
There
that
was
red
talk
line.
earlier,
Why is he
might walk
running to the
away
end zone?
entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that. Talk.
Look at him.
I mean, guys often say, that's it. I'm out
His
of
catch
here.
is
Then
like
they
a
realize,
24.
I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going
His
to
catch
do
happened.
now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame. They talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their careers. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out. And this is an opportunity now for everyone in this locker room to move forward.
The quarterback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Prescott on play action. He'll buy some time right. And this is incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Prescott now.
Oh, Amari Cooper.
Receiver Cooper. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Dude, Cooper is great. He almost
15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
He almost never drops passes. He's fucking great. You know what? I feel like maybe I should turn this down a little bit. I'm sure some people are like, thank fucking God, finally.
Well, that
Only
was a
took
fun
him
one
2
to watch
seasons.
right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Prescott.
Oh, dude, wrong.
It's Cooper as he makes the catch. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Bad.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Because I was talking smack. He almost never drops passes.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the 1st. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Hey, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Playoffs.
He goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about.
Oh. Wait, decline, right? On own 20.
So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2?
Oh, wait. That said if I accepted the penalty that was not on me, I would be on my own 10. And then it said if I declined the penalty that was on the Giants, I would be on my own 24. What? Does that make sense?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy. And use
Oh my God, I'm fucking stupid.
A long time.
No doubt.
Okay, fuck it, I'll play. They would have been on their. I get it.
To Smith. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
I'm just. I'm a hockey player.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Why is Floyd?
Now Jones. And quick throw here. That's
Another
complete.
flag.
And they work this well up
This one I will
45.
accept. Wasn't me. So.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I
That's
both
our
know they're gonna
team,
take care
man.
of the quarterback.
After the penalty, Smith.
Yes.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped at
4
his
rushes,
at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Smith.
No!
And he's going to get this.
How do I blitz
30.
everybody and he still
10
gets the first
yards,
down?
good for a Giant first down.
Well, these 2 teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas.
A first down carry for Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone.
Too close
just
for comfort,
inside
man.
the 20.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Throwing Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
Looking to throw.
No!
Jones.
Yeah.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
What does that even mean?
Brandon, we saw these defenders
Smack him
fight
in
to
the
football
ass.
in their win last week, and nothing has changed.
All right, Coach.
They're
I don't know
still
what that's
moving
going to do,
around
though.
quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again.
Ooh, you're lucky.
Well, the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass.
Hillary.
4th down coming up.
This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. And his kick here is good. And
So,
they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
Nothing but field goals so far.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio.
They
that's
got
gonna win you
close,
many ball
too.
games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board.
Prescott,
A gain of 11 to kick
passing
off the
yards.
drive, and it's a quick first down.
About 80%
Defensively,
there.
they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe
Yes,
if you
it's such
still
a
want
good
to play
point.
zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you
Oh.
can drop anyone out of your defensive front.
Nice.
Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On second down, Elliott once more.
And he'll be
just
taken
1 yard.
down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys on 3rd
All right,
down.
Weidermeyer.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. This
got
will be
this, baby.
3rd and 5. From the shotgun.
You
It's
got it, baby.
Prescott.
Yes.
Over the middle, it's complete.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first
Run
down.
outside.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Nice.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead
Elliott's
of schedule.
getting something.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Do it again.
Now a handoff as they run left side.
Oh.
He'll be dropped at
Nice
the
little
25
slip.
after a gain of 6.
That's a strong pickup.
You know what?
Right
That's
there
shock and
first
awe.
down, and as this
Shock
drive
and awe.
goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Shock and awe. And we are imposing our will, if you will. Totally imposing our will.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
All right, Gallup. Catch this ball, buddy.
Play action now. Prescott.
Oh, he's not open.
Roll him out right. Open
D. Lamb, there you go, bud.
It's Lamb.
And they're going to have another 1st first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
I don't know if this is going to work.
From the red zone now, Prescott.
Oh, yeah, come on. Block for him.
Set up the
Block for
screen
him.
to Elliott.
Oh, Elliott. Elliott, you are a crazy monster.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
I can't
I
dance.
wonder if he changed anything on his play
Sorry
sheet,
to disappoint.
or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offense.
Sorry to disappoint you. Said I cannot dance. Host 00312. Thank you for the follow.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And it's up and good to make the score 13-3. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to
Oh,
credit the
well,
defense.
there goes.
They
Oh, he
can't
ran
even
right
find
over.
themselves. So I think now you try to mix things up a little
That was
bit.
dangerous.
Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a
I was
threat.
going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 18 more
He was
yards
dead.
there and another 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field.
Nice
And now what he's trying to
defensive
do
play,
is use
Samuel
his body
Jr.
to keep
No,
the
that's
defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Over 30 yards there, and 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays.
That Joyner?
now.
Lewis. Joyner.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Smith.
Oh my.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, here's Smith again. And
Nice.
he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah.
And that is
Oh,
caught.
there you go.
He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. A
Okay.
drive that time
Okay, but
of
making
6
it a game.
plays. And it was
Nothing wrong with
polished
that.
off by a Giants touchdown.
Good, Rich. See what you
Fielded
got, buddy.
just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man
Is that their
down here
kicker?
following the kickoff. We'll check on his status when we get back.
That is, it's Koo. Their kicker's hurt. What are they going to do now?
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Okay, fought for
They'll
some
be
extra
dropped
yards.
at the 30. The first broken tackle was there, but couldn't bust free. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Yeah, there you go.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get
Cooper,
the third
860
down
yards
conversion.
out of 1,000.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Going Neil. Got your number, Neil. Just kidding. Wide am I?
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Nice.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A first down throw for Prescott. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
Dude, Amari Cooper.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completion.
Shock and awe time.
Shock
and awe time. Where's my shock and awe play? There it is. Going for Lamb. Going for Lamb.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Psych. Oh no, he's covered pretty well.
That one sailed a bit.
Lamb,
Catch
dude.
is still made. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Whoa, hey guys.
Good
Colin.
pickup there,
Colin.
26
He almost threw a punch. Did you
This
see
has been
that?
a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes
He
ago,
like
because
racked,
they've come out and reestablished the
wound
tempo.
up for it.
A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
All right. Okay, let's see. Well, you know what? Let's see if we can fake these guys out. Where's my misdirection?
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
So, oh my God!
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Dang.
A loss of a full 3
well.
yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense.
They're really alert.
Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 2nd and goal, Prescott dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Prescott on 3rd and goal.
Get in there! Get in there!
They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from
take
the
the
defender.
points.
But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
So many field goals in this one.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision
Why?
of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to
Micah Parsons.
Down he goes. Micah Parsons came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Dude, Micah Parsons is a monster. Monster. He's been playing so good lately.
Back quite a ways here, facing second and 19. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh, he's got that.
Right
Oh.
sideline is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 37 yards. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line.
Oh, what?
Goes right back to Smith
I looked up
again.
at the clock. I didn't
And
realize
he
my
works
dude
it
was
to the
just completely
30-yard line
uncovered.
here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
They're going for a touchdown.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks.
Oh, got him.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And this one incomplete.
Nice.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You definitely would like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will
Yes.
be incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Oh. Oh, did he flub it? He did.
It won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
All right, we got 40 seconds left. We can try and score, and then we're going to get the ball back.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago,
Oh.
we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely
Williams.
within
God,
range, and
that's
you're
the
exactly
second
right.
time he's been
When it
injured
comes
this
up
season.
short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Second and 10.
Now Prescott.
No, 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 no. Why did he throw behind him? Why did he
Picked
throw
up by the
behind
USC
him?
man,
Oh,
Adoree
guys.
Jackson.
Oh, guys.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until they take
He's supposed to cut back, and he just threw it right where he was
Certainly feels like the
standing
classic second guess,
when he
but
was cutting.
Let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with
What?
the lead.
You got to throw it
Why
to
did they
him.
take a chance
That was
on
not
the
my
throw
fault.
there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Back to throw. Jones.
Nice.
Get it. They bring it down to sack back at the 16-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Dislocated shoulder. I can't do anything. It's
The
okay.
lead coming into this one, that's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously,
Redo.
pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Taken in at the 3. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Phillip Lindsay, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they were winners in their ball game as they beat the visiting Washington football team. Colin Kaepernick, strong in the victory as his guys move to 9-3 now on the year. In the game you're watching, you've seen a strong first half out of Dak Prescott. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two
Thank you,
teams
sir.
as we come back.
Man, what flavors should I do now? Raging gummy fish, tropical rain. Let's do gummy fish. I hear this one is real sweet. Like it. Like it. There's no sugar in it either. How? That's a pretty color. Let's try it. Nice. It's pretty good, man.
For this second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But
Oh, dude, you got it. You got it.
They want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those got
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Weidermeyer.
Big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it.
That's like
house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
really
That's like that movie
that was really
Basketball. You ever seen that? When they're talking about how the celebrations get more flashy, and I think they literally do like the river dance. They do that shit.
Now Zerline on and the extra point.
Weidermeyer, baby.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
One play, 72 yards. In your face, Giants.
One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
Here you go. Let's see what you can do.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin.
Good decision.
At the 25. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10.
Oh,
This is Shepard on the catch.
just got that off.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards the pickup there. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
Oh, he got
This
him.
won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2,
Ooh,
3rd and
Ingram.
1. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll go to Barkley again.
Oh, he fell into the back of his own
They
player.
lose a yard there on 3rd.
Right? Or did he trip? Oh yeah, he trips. He trips on his own player. You gotta love Madden sometimes, you know. I mean, of course, the the bugs and stuff, it's frustrating when it happens to you. But I actually think they're pretty hilarious.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away.
Oh, couldn't go anywhere.
Call that a punt of
It's like locked in
38
animation.
officially. And possession
Stumbling.
will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last
true.
time.
That's
I mean, that's what you
Choo,
work on all
choo.
the time. Make sure
Oh,
that no one
oh.
gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving
No
you
one
the
blocked that
pass.
guy.
They did. Let's see how they adjust.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a...
This guy just comes right through. Hey. Elliot's like, not my job. Not my job. And he ends up chasing.
They brought the blitz
I
that
immediately
time.
ran.
thought
I was
they were
like,
gonna
oh,
get to
crap.
him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking
I
up
did. I
positive
flipped it on
yardage.
its
I
ear.
thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Oh, ho,
A couple
ho.
yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw is Prescott. Got an open
Nice,
man. It's
Gallup.
Michael Gallup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. It's intercepted.
Oh.
Picked off at the 13. And he will return this
He
one to
tipped
the
it
30
up into the air.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I
Coulda
love
caught
what
it.
teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know
Now,
what
you
it
could be
is,
mad
and
about
then they
that,
tuck
but
it
I mean,
away
that
so you
happens
can have it for
sometimes in
later
NHL
and
or
put it on your
NFL.
mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there.
It doesn't happen
Now
in
he's
the
eager to get
NHL.
back out on the field and get his second one.
It happens sometimes, okay? It's okay. It's all right.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
Why did he stop running with him?
Try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shape
I guess
things
he's
up?
You look at what you
playing the zone, but like, should have ran
ran
with it.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A first down carry from
Oh,
Barkley.
nice.
And they'll get this just to the 47.
Nice.
40-yard gain.
Well, it's tough time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Second down, here's Barkley again. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I
What?
will eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
That was not that bad. I was right there
No, they
when he
stopped
released
him
it.
shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up fourth down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
On the carry, here's Smith. 5 yards
Okay.
is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking
didn't?
up at a 4th and 1.
Oh, shit.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And his kick is indeed good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
All right.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Oh.
And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position
Good
after
job,
the
man.
return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Oh, I did that too early.
He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. That toss play right, we know it's
Give
one
it
of
to
the
him again.
successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Steps away to his left.
Oh, what were you
There,
doing,
but it's
Prescott?
incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock.
Dude,
but
Prescott,
understanding
come
clock
on, man.
management here on out.
Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
What are you doing?
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's Jackson. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return.
Trayvon Diggs, good job.
Football 1st and 10. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches do these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now a man open down the middle of the field. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Oh, he jumped too early. Oh!
Touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with
nice.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Jalen Smith.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
There the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Looking to throw. Jones.
Got him.
He's in trouble here, and down he goes. Maurice Hurst in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
20.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay,
Lamb.
15 cents.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
I was going to try and go the other way.
With a new set of downs.
Didn't work out.
Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. And as we peer at the numbers, he got off to a struggling start, but since then really found his rhythm.
And I think that comes together with not just the halftime adjustments, but just that quiet confidence. If you just keep doing the things you've been working on, eventually there will be creases. You know, find those gaps in the defense. Keep
Gallup.
working on them. And maybe what didn't happen very well for you in the beginning of the game, it starts to open up as the game moves on.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Set the tone. Set the tone.
First down carry by
Oh, you got to block him. Oh, nice.
Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding the clock.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation,
let's try it. Let's toss it deep.
Pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
First down, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. Touchdown.
Gallup.
Michael Gallup. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post-round?
That guy's own player got in his way.
Especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
I thought he broke 2 tackles, but he just breaks the 1.
And how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
There we go.
Zerline now for the PAT.
Zerloin.
Up to 14. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown.
They were just that good.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
All right, now
no
gotta
run
play
back
careful.
Here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And New York set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
That's really good. I like that.
Territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball.
Sometimes whenever you get down to the last bit, I notice like there's some clumps of like the powder.
Looking for Shepard deep.
Oh,
and he fires one that's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. That caught by Trimble. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Let that clock run out.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Time has expired on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Working with 2nd and 5 now. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
3rd and
Brandon,
3.
I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just lit him up from behind. Dang.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I might miss that. Nope.
And Zerline's kick is good.
Zerloin.
And that'll push the lead up to 17.
Zerloin. Got it.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know,
So,
normally
man,
I'd get
it's
on you
over.
for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3?
Oh, I missed him.
That seems
That guy
out of the
didn't die.
question.
What the? What did he die for?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Jones. Staying on his feet. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
What the hell was that? I'm like fighting to get around him, and at this point, I should be scot-free, right? Unless he's holding. Come on, Madden. I'm scot-free. I'm not trying to get around him. I am around him. And he somehow shakes off that tackle. I'm just stuck. Our mouths are moving. I love you too, man. Yeah. Ah! Ooh. Oh my god, yeah. It's in the game. That's why it's there.
Now Jones on 1st down.
Get off of me. What the hell?
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
Shake him off that time.
Marcus Lawrence has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Jones throwing on third and long. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And he gets this up across the
Why would you do that on a third down? Third and long.
A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Going
That's
for
a
it.
nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Oh, nice. Oh, he dropped it.
But
He
this one's
dropped
gonna
it.
wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it
Wow.
and dropped it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Well, at this
Denied.
stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Fights off the defender. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
No doubt those are the types
just kind of
of
blew it in
plays
the middle of
they're
that.
looking for here, Charles. The lead in the
Burp,
fourth
we've seen
quarter.
enough.
This
We've
is
seen
when
enough.
coaches that have
You're
a
just down right there,
run
though.
game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys,
Oh, no.
keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. Let's
that guy.
close this one out.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive line.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much.
Zerline almost had to get in there, dude.
Pass there to the 21.
He's like, well, okay. You're
Another
lucky.
drive coming up for New York's offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Not much there, only a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, and he'll be corralled
Oh, he
right
got
around
it.
the
Nice.
34. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh!
They'll contained him to just 4 on second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see
I saw that guy get behind.
There he is, and they
I knew I had to
passed him
step
off
up.
each defender.
I had to
Ended up
step
making a
in and
nice
do it
play,
myself.
even though it was complete.
The Giants on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6.
Oh.
Complete. Smith has it. And he will have a Giant
Look how skinny that guy is.
first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Yep.
That's one thing that's always been hilarious about Madden, is the people on the sidelines. How skinny his arms are. And he's at CeeDee Lamb's number. Why didn't they put me in? CeeDee Lamb's number. An unnamed player. Look at his neck. It's like straight but bent.
12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Oh, jeez. That's why you buy Madden, really. For the football and the
From the
laps.
midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets this into the hands of Brightwell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Shepard. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. On second down,
Oh, you
here's Smith.
sneaky. Sneaky little.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it?
Second
They
and
feel
2?
pretty good about it. The only people celebrating?
What?
The guys who just gave up that play.
What? It didn't even
To throw
penalize him.
again. And they'll set up the screen here to Brightwell. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss. And now
I was like, I accept the penalty, and they're like, all right, well, we don't care. We're just going to give him another chance.
Here, 3rd and 4.
You guys are winning by a lot.
Back to throw.
Oh, he almost caught
Hands
that.
on it, couldn't bring
You got to
it
go
in.
for
Pretty
it.
symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
He
December,
is just
right? It is the season
unstoppable.
of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
What?
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he'll take this up over the 40
run
to
that
about
clock.
the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Let the time run a little bit.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. Oh, nice move
Oh,
in
oh.
midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 122 yards rushing for him here as
Go,
he
bye-bye.
starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Second broken tackle.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
He's right.
On second down, it's Elliott. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to.
All right, I wonder if they're going to fight this.
I
mean, it's over. It's done. You're done.
And keep picking up good yardage.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Final alert. Oh.
And they take a knee.
Woo! Week 13, a victory. It didn't look so good in the beginning.
Well, Charles,
Then our
it's
D
one thing
turned
to
it
win,
up.
It's another thing to win and put
Tore
up the
it
amount
up.
of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Cowboys, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3.
Playoffs?
And they will hit the road next week to
Playoffs?
take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm
Another fantastic game. Few interceptions there, but our D is making more turnovers than our offense. So that's, I don't know, that's at least a plus. Got a little funk in there. Breakout player. Find out what you've earned from the previous game. Okay. What have I earned? Keanu Neal had a pretty quiet game out there. You think I should have called it differently? Yeah. Oh, I don't get to respond. I just see a text. Okay. That's how texting works. When someone texts you, you don't say anything. Oh, I already used my points. Okay. I gotcha. How much? Yeah, 16 staff points. What can it get me? Do. What can it get me? I'm gonna wait on that. Detroit Lions next. Hold on 1 second. Do 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 do. What happened? Okay. Detroit 4-8, no surprise. Green Bay's in there. They're in the hunt. Dang, they're gonna play Tampa Bay that first. If they stay there. Panthers are doing pretty good. The Bengals, huh? Miami's in there. Hey. All right, this isn't set in stone or anything, though. Jalen Smith, 1 interception, 1 sack, 10 tackles. What a guy. What a guy. Calling it quits. Oh. Every year is always someone. He's not even on our team anymore. He's wearing the Browns uniform. Look, I'm not on your team, but I think I might retire. This is why I traded him. This is why I traded. Well, for starters, his salary was so huge, just took up so much of the cap space. Zach Martin is back to being himself on the Browns and is motivated to finish the season strong, resulting in ratings. But he's like, look, I'm over there in Cleveland, but you guys are inspiring me. My former team, you guys are inspiring the heck out of me. Okay. Good to know. Good to know you're... What are you doing in our locker room? Cold opponent. Ooh, hey, we're gonna take advantage of that. Coach, the Lions are struggling, but sometimes a team can trip up unexpectedly by looking ahead to the next game. Fair. Not at all. This is the NFL, and everybody's a threat. We stress it every week in, week out. Every second you overlook an opponent. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Beat the Lions and avoid falling victim to the trap game. We're 9-3. I have confidence. Any good kickers or punt? Oh, yeah, I did this. Alright, defensive tackle. You got anything there? I have to start way down here. Hey! Hey! Hey, that's a lot of funk. There's a lot of funk in that one. Oh. um. Hmm. Okay, weekly strat. Who is that? Jared Goff. First of all, see 100% full pads starters. Let's go. Michael Brockers. Okay. Anybody else tired? Wiremeyer, tight end. Let's do split. Doing full pads though, boys. Let's see. Is there anyone that we can upgrade at the end of this? Ventura Miller. Maybe some on offense. So we got two demon. Ah! What was that? Looking for people who, like, their bar is almost full. Okay, looking. Oh, let's just do. What was his name? Lamb, how are you looking? Okay. Gallup didn't have much. Screw it, we'll do Bryce Dunn. Oh, a lot of fatigue. Keanu. Let's see. How old is Keanu? 27? Okay, let's bring your hybrid up. Punter, Chris Jones. Let's go for power. I want to hear you when you kick it go, "Ayah!" Connor McGovern. Governor. Bring that up. Must protect the quarterback. And Dak himself. Let's go strong arm. He's 91. I'm trying to think of what he was, like an 89 when I first started? Okay. Time for some more. I'm gonna try one of each. These flavors I got, jeez. We're in Detroit. What jerseys you guys wearing over there? Let's do the normal way. I feel like there's a knife fight's about to go down. T.Y. Hilton. Oh, baby. Are we gonna go 10-3? Probably, because the Lions aren't that great. Let's be rash. Okay.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go, Lions. Okay, tropical rain.
We'll see Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Dak attack.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Nothing like the
and you're still bringing it up?
introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in mired in a brutal stretch right now. Losers of 8 straight games.
Can you imagine going 2 straight months without winning a game and still trying to hold it together? They've got to find some inspiration somewhere that can lead them to a victory.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of the last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for
tropical
their
rain
drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom
it's got
line,
a nice
though,
aftertaste.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
No.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 10 carries, 94 yards, and a score.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
Dude,
this
my
defense is a difficult one to prepare.
You don't want to mess around like
best
that.
in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Goff. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. They'll be led out by the former Mississippi State product, the mobile quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, his own dude.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive
I could have been gone, man.
Nicely. First down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to
probably going to
maneuver
spank
on
him
that
pretty
run,
hard.
And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long.
All right, are they not going to
break down by the defense? You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Give it back to him.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 24 carries, 139 yards.
Shock and awe.
And when I watch them
Shock
operate, I see a
and
unit that's playing with extreme confidence. Offensive line, tight ends, wide receivers. You see a group that wants their #8 rusher in the league end up being in the top 5.
Lamb, looking at you, buddy.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Oh,
Is incomplete. Bearing down on him there. He put it on the carpet, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And this
okay.
is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Dang, that's
Always costly to
Watermeyer's
cough up that football.
first
These
fumble.
defenders, they become so adept, though, at jar. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors
I think
here.
so.
Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
They didn't say anything.